Every little bit helps.
Nominate your daughter, although she's in college ec with it. A scholar athlete.
16-11 your score. Second quarter action underway. Warriors have it. Your thoughts and impressions on the first quarter?
Well, it's going to end up being big with Beatty. Right now, Franklin went to a 2-3 zone. Franklin Central did. To protect him, Franklin can win this game if Beatty isn't a factor. I mean, I know they got through the first quarter, but they did it with Hazlitt out as well.
He's back now, wants to take Hazlitt one-on-one, but Ed doing a nice job moving the feet.
Hurry, because it's 25 feet from the basket with really nothing going on.
Beatty looked for a backdoor cut with Coons, nothing doing. Now he's shut off, lost the dribble, but Widener comes to his rescue. Beatty sets a little mini screen, again nothing doing there. They're playing pitch and catch out high. Now Beatty breaks free, drives to the bucket, shot rejected, but a foul.
Too late, they called a foul. That's a bad play by Hazlitt. Yeah.
Second one on the way. It, too, was good. Nice touch from the charity stripe for the big man. He has 5 on the night now, and his ball club's lead is 7 at 18-11, 7-minute mark of the first half.
You know, just because somebody's in a zone doesn't mean you can't throw it inside. I'd be surprised as they shoot a jump shot if they don't throw it into Hazlitt, which they didn't.
Little quick on the trigger, a misfire in transition is Coons.
Make Warren guard what you do.
They're right around the 60s and 70s scoring-wise, so that would indicate somewhat of a deliberate offensive approach on most nights, and an unforced error there, no question.
This could be a lot worse this early in the game.
And Hazlitt to be shut out to this point.
Yeah.
Franklin Central with the basketball. Little 16-footer by Kyle James is a no-go. All black shirts underneath. Willie Rhodes has it in transition. He'll slow it up to the right. Hazlitt wanted it weak side. No one could find him. Swinging around now, perimeter left. Rhodes between the circles will redirect. Hazlitt not very active offensively in Warren Central's offensive scheme. Tries to screen a little bit, but then doesn't look for the basketball off the screen. Gets it off the left block there and kicks it right back to Kennedy. They'll play pitch and catch. He'll launch a 3 from the corner. Never had a chance from the time it left. 18-11, Franklin Central. Warriors with the basketball. They'll throw it over Hazlitt's head out high to Calherd. He'll set the offense. Kennedy picks up the dribble, looks for some help, and finds Rhodes. The white shirts are certainly aware of where Hazlitt is on the floor. There they are, 3 of them around him. He gets the shot off, but a foul. Shooting foul. They say it was on the floor. Quick inbounds and up and in. Easy, too, for Warren Central. Spite.
Spite's a pretty good-looking player. Athletic enough to block Beatty.
Double team and a foul.
Beatty, they spread it out, raised guys up, and looked for Beatty in the post against Hazlitt. Let's see if they go back to it.
Kyle James tries a little shake and bake to buy some room off the dribble across the timeline. Comes to Coons. Coons breaks free from 15. The kick out, three-pointer. Widener, no, off the back of the iron. Rebound baseline right to Franklin Central. They'll go to Beatty. Hazlitt mugged him, no call. Coons swings it left. Kyle James looks for the screen from Beatty. He doesn't roll off of it. They'll kick it instead to Coons. Now back to Kyle James. Well, they've had some looks, but they, by and large, won't take them unless they feel like they're awfully good ones.
No, they're going to get a look every time Beatty sets a ball screen. They'll get a look here somewhere.
Coons drives. We'll move off the screen. We've got a hold.
With Beatty than he is the guy coming off of the ball screen, which is either Coombs or James.
Free throw way short. The shortest guy on the floor, Casey Coons, keeps it alive. They tap it up and in. Ignan in double figures now with 11. He was the beneficiary of the hard work by Casey Coons to keep that ball alive on the rebound.
He's a good-looking player. He's a really good high school player. He's very heady. Like here, he's going to come on to help. Now he gets back to his man, and he's a very, very bright basketball player. No
go from the top of the circle for Warren. Coons has it in transition. Nice look. Ball knocked away, out of bounds.
Chest and out of bounds.
2013, 7-point advantage for the Flashes on their home court. Warren Central with the basketball, trailing by 7. Calherd drives, pulls up from 14, hard off the glass, gets his own rebound up and in. Nice effort.
And in Warren Central, that's their game. I mean, you can see by the shooting percentages, they're going to shoot, go get it. Their best offense, a missed shot, and Franklin Central, that cannot be what happens in this game if Franklin Central is going to be successful.
Beatty thought about the 3, passes it up. We go to Coons. Coons to the right elbow. Beatty will launch it this time. No. Weak side rebound controlled. Good box out by Warren Central. Rhodes brings it down the floor, kicks it over with Beatty on the bench. They hope to change that this time. They won't do it that way as they commit the turnover off the inbounds. In transition, Widener. Bad pass, fighting for the basketball is Goodlow. Franklin Central with the basketball and the advantage. They throw it deep in the backcourt. Tallhelm gathers it in. Widener, who has 5 points with the basketball, top of the circle. Coons, deep three, dial it up. His first point.
3-point basket, number 14,
Well, they ran that same play on the left side. This time they ran the on-ball screen to the right. Coombs the shooter as opposed to Higdon, and Coombs drilled it.
3-minute mark of the half. Strong drive, baseline, the kick out. Calherd with the basketball, gets shut off, comes top of the circle of Rhodes, shovel the feet, turnover to beat Carmel. Here, hoops the story, 23-15 as we get ready to close out the first half. Franklin Central at home leading Warren Central as we speak with under 3 minutes to play in the half. Flashes, look in the paint, ball knocked away, shot put up by Goodlow, rejected. In transition come the Warriors.
It's our kid Spite again. He's made 3 really nice plays, athletic plays.
Seem to be picking up their defensive intensity just a little bit the last few trips down the floor. Now they need to finish at this end. Triple team, they'll kick it back out. Deep three-pointer launched, count it, and a foul. Rattled that one home. Hardwood off the back of the iron. Rebound controlled by the Warriors. In transition they come. They trail it by 6. Spite flicks it to Calherd. Calherd runs it right. Now they'll run a little high man weave around the perimeter. Bertram back in to kind of quarterback things offensively as we get to the 2-minute mark. Off the dribble, Calherd to the elbow. Rhodes thought about that three, but credit Coons for being right in his hip pocket, not giving him a chance to set his feet and get rid of it. Flashing through the paint, Javon Brown. They'll decide to launch up the shot instead. Rebound.
Warren Central's team helped their teammates. Everybody kind of went one-on-one, and Franklin Central was locked in a defensive stance and locked in help side. They're going to have to get a little more screening, a little bit better ball movement if they're going to beat Franklin Central.
If you're talking about offensive rhythm, there's no question. No. And as I start to say that, Franklin Central looked the better of the two, but they didn't in that possession. That's for darn sure. Travel.
I saw it this afternoon in the Purdue game. It's the same deal. You got to stay low and go. It's just hard for kids. They get excited.
Kyle James across the timeline to his backcourt mate Casey Coons. They'll come top of the circle to Higdon. He's the only player in double figures. He has 11. Coons shut off. Nice defense by Warren Central, preventing the drive baseline left. Kyle James looking as we approach the 1-minute mark. Franklin Central going to be patient here. They have the 6-point advantage and the basketball, and we're under a minute to play. Boy, the baseline opened up. Dribble and drive for Higdon. He has 13.
And again, no help side, nobody getting to the basketball, making Higdon give it up. Great move by the kid, but boy, oh boy, Warren's got to get to the ball in the lane.
8 points the lead now for FC at Warren Central. This time we'll exercise some patience on their end of the floor. Willie Rhodes with a couple of threes, has 6 points to lead his ball club in this half. Hazlitt, goose eggs. He's on the bench with 2 personal fouls. So their defensive plan has been exercised to perfection in the first half anyway.
Yeah, and you know what? Again, this possession, it's one-on-one.
And that was a one-on-one move that resulted in a travel.
But if they can swing it twice, which I'm not sure they'll do, they get a layup. They're going to get a ball screen here on top.
Coons gets a little screen. Looks down low, and he lost the handle. Boy, Higdon was right there on the block. They knock it away. Warren Central gathers it in, and a quick foul committed by Casey Coons. That flips it into Calherd. Calherd drives, throws it up in traffic. Tapped up and in at the buzzer.
Wow.
Jovan Brown with an exclamation point for the Warren Central Warriors to give them a little mo as they head to the locker room. A strong finish for the Warriors, you might say.
I guess.
26-20 at the intermission.